Hello, everyone. How are you? Hope everybody is doing well. Sorry, it took me a while then to get things running. I was a bit late back from my tea, Farah, as well. Oh, we don't have dinner. We don't have dinner apart from about 12 o'clock. Anyway, hope everyone is all right. Who've we got in? Farah, of course. First to chat, SNCF. SNCF is there. Mr. Water, of course. Good evening. Lee, CGD, how are you? Anybody else? That's all the ones that have chatted. There's 11 of you in. Thank you very much for coming in. Appreciate it on a Saturday night. Thought we'd run some more Euro Truck. Why not? You know, I was doing a big run actually last night, and I was going from Calais to Istanbul in Turkey. You can see, look up in the top left-hand corner. 62 grand we would get for this job. I actually bit off a little bit more than I could chew for last night, I think. And it was a big job, and I spent an hour on it, and I think I've got a couple of thousand kilometers left to do. So I thought, right, okay, I'll carry this on tonight and invite you guys in, and hopefully you enjoy it. So, is the sound all okay? Just let me know if I'm loud and clear. Good evening, Dustin. How are you? Tram Steve Gaming, nice to see you. Right, shall we get into it? Quick job is in progress. Hang on, helps if I have my controller in my hand as well, doesn't it? I was about to try and control it with the keys then. That wouldn't have worked out quite well, would it? Right, so we've got. This is where I started. I was down, sort of up in Calais. Came through Belgium, going through Germany. It says I'm there, but I'm actually over here somewhere. Going through Austria, then Hungary, into Romania, Bulgaria, and then finally down to Turkey. So nobody has said they can hear me yet, so let me know, will you? Just let me know if things are alright. If I turn the volume up, I can perhaps hear myself, I think. Oh yeah, I can hear myself. Right, we're good. We're good. You're playing Elden Ring. Nice. Nice. Farah picks the Actros. And it's less than... See, this is the thing. I also need to... I'm still doing quick jobs. So I also need to decide what truck I'm going to buy when I get one. And I have no clue at the minute. So I'm trying to remember how they are as I play, so that I can pick one up later. Loud and clear, excellent. Thanks, Farah. Thanks, Cham Steve. Yeah. Did a route a few weeks ago. I got 147k. Wow. That's a lot. Yeah. Well, let's get into it. Yeah, just under 2,000 kilometers I've got left to go. Start the engine. That's a bit disconcerting. The engine stops in the middle of the the middle of the motorway. Anyway, let's continue and keep an eye on my little sleep meter there, which is rapidly filling up. Let's get over this side. Yeah, so just under 2,000 kilometers to go. So it's still a pretty decent distance, isn't it? Dustin says the overall best is the Scania. Yeah, I need to make a note. See this Merc, it's alright, but I think it's a bit bland on the inside. Is that just me? I think it's a bit bland. I need to get over now, don't I? There's better cabs, isn't there? I'm not a fan of a walnut dash, I have to admit. Maybe it's the walnut dash that I don't like. $200 kilometers, you've gone all in. Yeah, I have. Yeah. 2,000 kilometers. Sorry. Yeah. Like I said, that's 2,000 left. I don't know what the total was. It was something like it was near 3,000 kilometres when I started. So, like I said, I spent an hour, just over an hour last night driving along. And I was pretty tired last night, actually. After the week I'd had, I was pretty tired. And I managed an hour, and I thought, it's too relaxing this. I'm going to be asleep, you know. So I thought, right, I'm going to save it. We'll do it live. Why not? Because it's been a couple of weeks, hasn't it, since we did anything live, I think. So yeah, and it's looking good, isn't it? And I've been playing American Truck, as you know. I've just dipped into that. Got all the DLCs for this now, the map DLCs for this, but not for the American Truck. I'll build that up as I go. I've spent a little bit of a fortune this week on Steam, so that's fine. Don't need to have the walnut cheap truck for your staff. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I forgot about that. You employ staff and have a company. I've not got to that yet. Although this job will help me, won't it? Because what have I got there? 90. Is that how much I've got in the bank currently? 90 grand. And I'm going to get 60 odd grand for this. So I'm on my way, aren't I, after this? Watch out for that Mondeo. Stay in lane. Stay in lane. Oh, you can choose the interior, can you? It doesn't just come with the truck. That's interesting. Okay. Well, that's better then, isn't it? If you've got enough money, yeah. Absolutely. Thanks everybody for coming in. Saturday night down in Turkey. Well, it will be once we get there. We've got a bit to go yet, but we'll give it a shot. How long do you reckon it's going to take to cover this 1,800 kilometres? What do you reckon? Sticking to the speed limit, of course. A couple of hours? Probably at least that, isn't it? Right, let's just come over the side. Let's take a look outside. You can have a look. I think I'm actually transporting dynamite, you know. Of all things, dynamite. So, no sparks, please. I mean, if we're transporting dynamite, I don't know what kind of safety precautions we've got inside the trailer at the back, but the trailer looks it looks pretty bog standard, doesn't it? It doesn't look like it's like armoured in any way. So I'd have to assume that there's something within the trailer that's you know, keeping it safe. But is there any safe way to transport dynamite? Not sure. Solheim is coming up. What do you reckon about sleeping? I'm gonna have to, I think I might sleep. I'm nervous after that last live that we did. This time last week you were in Turkey. Oh wow. Rast station. Right, we're going in here. Fuel I'm good with already, so I'll just pass straight through this part. A couple of buses have nicked the parking spots, but we'll find something. Is that one there? I've got a blind spot right there, look. That'll do us. Let's get rested up right here. So, do that. Get some rest. Very customizable game. Can upgrade the components, engine, gearbox, etc. Right, you see, that's it. What I should do is actually read the manual. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Because that would help. Let's get some lights on. Got 2 stages of lights, have we? Yeah, there we go. Right, off we go. Sorry about that, we're going to be driving at night for a little bit. Oh crap, straight into the side of that. That's not good, is it? Oh, you got a week off work, Mr. Water. Not bad, not bad. But you're not going to Turkey. What are your plans? Early access TSW4? Because that's coming out on the 21st. Is that Wednesday? Is Wednesday the 21st? I'll lose track what day we're on. 16th today, isn't it? It is 12:37 AM right now. So it won't be getting light again for a while, but that's fine, we'll manage. Keep an eye on that speed. Oh, it's F6, is it, to do that? I did wonder that, because I know, not when I've been playing it with you guys, but when I've been playing it offline, you get the funky music, don't you? I think when you're about to run out of time and you've got to get there quick, you get this music blasting down your ear holes. I think is like you know, you're on your last few minutes kind of thing, and I've panicked a couple of times and I've started speeding to get where I need to go, and I knew there would be a way to kind of work out how many hours to waste, because you've only got a certain amount of hours, haven't you, to get there. But I didn't know how to do that, so F6, right, I'm going to remember that. So let's have a look. If I just go like F6 now. Next rest stop is in 10 hours. And we got 27, that's the time to get there, is it? 27 hours 28. Right, okay. I'll keep my eye on that then. Let's go back to the map. Oh, Thursday's the 21st. Yeah, I should have guessed. They always bring things out Tuesdays or Thursdays now, don't they? So I don't know. I was hoping I would get it before the 21st, but I don't know yet. I'm still waiting to find out. So if I do get it before the 21st, I'm allowed to show it you. We'll do something early next week on TSW, I think. I just need to check what the embargo is, etc. Because I haven't actually played it again since I was down there at Dovetail Towers. I had a couple of hours on it down there, as you know, and they were still working on it, so they've taken it away and they've been getting it ready for release. So I would assume it's ready to go now. It'd be a bit late in the day, wouldn't it, if it wasn't? But yeah, we'll play it. If I get it, we'll play it, if I'm allowed to show it. You can sleep 2 more times, I've got you. Right. Good. It's more than it's a Judith Chalmers, yo. Wish you were here. Is that still on now, that programme? I remember I lived at my mum and dad's, it always used to be on. Judith bloody Chalmers. Oh dear me. If SNCF is there, he's thinking, who the hell's Judith Chalmers? Bit before your time, that SNCF. Oh crap, there's a big truck right outside of me, look. Come on. And the police are here, look. Oh, that's a thing as well, isn't it? Rubbernecking. You see how that guy slowed down in front? I've noticed that a few times when I've gone past incidents. Got over 30 hours of driving and only 27 hours away. Oh, that's how far away I am, is it? That 26, 27? That's how far away I am. I've got you. Right. So, distance to get there, 1705. Duration, another 26 hours to cover that 1700. I've got it. I've got it. This is why I should read the manual, you see. It would all come a lot clearer, wouldn't it? I'm going to try and mix it up actually, Mr. White. Surprisingly, I know what you mean. You would expect that I would probably do TSW a fair bit, which of course I will do. I think a lot of the TSW ones are suited to videos rather than lives. Do you know what I mean? Unless they're doing the Antelope Valley's quite a long route, isn't it? For example, so I might do that as a live. But if you think about the East Coast Main Line with the Azuma, they're quite fast services. Could probably cover those in videos, but I'm definitely not going to. I'm going to mix it up, is what I'm saying. So I'll be playing this and American Truck. I do want to do a bit more of the U-boat as well. Now I've got it working since the last video. I've got that working. That's quite an enjoyable game, actually. So I'll be mixing it up a little bit. But I think initially for TSW, I'll put a few things out, but I think they'll be recorded. I want to do some tutorials as well, because the videos for when the new stuff comes out, videos on things like recovering from emergency stops and you know, power switchovers, things like that, things that you do in the cab that don't always happen. They're always quite popular videos, so I'm gonna put a set of them together, and they'll just go on the feed whenever. But I'm enjoying this so much, to be honest, and the American Truck when I had that go at it. Oh shit, am I meant to be going off there? Crap. Well, that's done me. I've been enjoying them so much that I'm gonna try and do something on this every week if I can. Especially now I've got some of the DLCs as well. more holidays than Andy Peters. He's still on telly him as well. What did I see him on recently? I saw him on something. I can't believe I've had to come all the way through town. I nearly hit that car as well. I've come all the way through town now. Well, there you go. There's one benefit. Vienna discovered. I didn't plan to come through here, but there you go. Actually, has that cut a lot of time off? We were on 1,700 kilometers, weren't we? I'm on 1,600 now. So have I like cut a corner or something? I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention. I don't think we covered 100 kilometers since I last looked. Anyway, it's fine. We'll do a little tour of Vienna. Look at this here. Look at this building here over on the right hand side. Look. It's quite nice. What's he doing? Come on. Get it in gear, love. What is going on there? Oh, dear me, now it's gone red. Yeah, you did know I would like these games, yeah. Yeah. And I think once I understand them better, you know, once I get out of doing the quick drives, I'll like him even better, you know. Right now I'm just jumping in somebody else's truck and you know, going on a job. But I realise there's obviously a lot more. What does this do here? Just tell me what that little camera does. Does that give me like a tour of something? Right, at the risk of like making a complete cock up of the whole journey. What is that going to do? Activate a viewpoint. Oh, nice. That's nice. Look at that. Well, there's something else I've discovered. Hopefully time is paused while I'm doing this. That's very nice. I don't know what the building is. There we go. It was worth taking a detour for that, wasn't it? Right, shall we skip it? Hopefully I can get out of here now without pranging it. Oh, the lights are changing. Look at that. Hello, George. How are you? Hopefully, I have pronounced that right. Let me know if I haven't. Nice to see you. Yeah, it looks great. It does. Exactly. It does. Right, we're back underway now. Hey, I quite enjoyed that. That's pretty neat, that, isn't it? Especially if you're on a massive journey like this. You can stop off and just have a look at a couple of things on the way. This city looks nice, doesn't it? Look at the lighting. And the lights are on our side as well. Oh, it's one of the 58 views. Ah, okay, because I've seen on the map little icons of a camera. That one was a video camera, so that's got a cutscene. And I presume the little camera icons are just points of interest, are they? Or if you go to those, is there a camera? Oh, you hate the night. Ah. The night does look good though. Then again, look at that, it's 3:20 AM, so the night's not gonna last much longer, I expect. Although I don't know what season we're in. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, a couple of people have said it to me. I think you were Mr. Water, you were one of them. Will I be going back to on the road? I can't, honestly, I can't see it. And that's a shame. But, you know, I did say I would go back to it if something gets released on the some update or, you know, some new content. These tankers, for example, you know, which we still haven't seen. Anyway, one of our correspondents left a message on a video yesterday. I was showing Farah actually, and he said that it's my self-invented boredom that I'm not playing it anymore. I thought that was quite amusing. He told me it was a real-life simulator. Therefore, it simulates real life, and once you reach the level cap, you should keep going, because if you were driving trucks in real life, you wouldn't have a level cap. So I took those words of wisdom for all of what, 30 seconds. So, nah, he's not convinced me. He's not convinced me. But I mean, if he wants to play it like that, that's fine. But once you, Lee said it on his videos enough. Once you reach the level cap in on the road, you've got money piling up. You've got all your employees. You can't have any more employees. You've bought them all trucks. You've got several different trailers you can swap around. You've still got money piling up. What can you do? So that guy's argument, you carry on. Well, yeah, but you would employ more people. You would grow your company. If it was real life, you'd use that money. You'd invest it. You'd buy other things. You'd invest in somebody else's company. You can't do any of that. So I don't know what he's talking about. Anyway, that's on the road. Right, shall we have a quick look where we are? We can see the road signs, of course, but here we are. We're coming up on Bratislava, Budapest. Can't pronounce that one. Timisoara, Rosita, all these different places you see that we've now got to go to. Actually, I should show you, shouldn't I? Because if I zoom out, obviously now with the DLCs, my map probably looks like some of you guys. We got all this stuff now, all there. If we come over towards Spain and Portugal, we got all this going on. This is great. Look at this. That's brilliant. That we've of course got Italy. I'm honestly looking forward to just visiting places on this map now. It's massive. It really is massive. As I was saying the other day, we've got Lithuania over here, which I'm interested to go to because I know people in Lithuania, in Vilnius, or Vilnius, I should say. So yeah, it's great, isn't it? Right. Anyway, we're back on the motorway, so hopefully we are going to get back on track. Right, so the other thing as well about the F6, let me just put the F6 up again. Oh yeah, next rest stop in 7 hours. So up to now, you see, I have been... Let me just put that back on briefly and then I can go the right way. I have been literally looking at that little icon there of a bed and just relying on it filling up and then stopping. So yeah, you've taught me now, F6, I can actually see it down to the exact minute of when I'll need to rest, so that's good. I don't have to sort of because I've probably rested a few times before I've needed to, just by me looking at that icon and sort of misinterpreting it a little bit. I've probably stopped sooner than I needed to. But it's getting lighter. Look at that, 4:09 AM, and you can see the skies lighting up. Good fun though, really good fun. I need to stay in lane when I'm reading the chat. That's the issue. You can have loads of employees, right? Yeah, that's the difference, isn't it? Got something to spend your money on. Yeah, big map, very big map. I'm pleased with that. I was just waiting, as I said, I just waited for the, the prices to come down a little bit. And you know, including those two other bits, you know, the heavy, was it the heavy special transport, heavy cargo, I think it was, including those bits, I spent just over 40 quid on all the maps and those two. I didn't bother with all the paint scheme stuff. I'm not really that bothered about that, and I know you said that, Farah, as well. Don't, you've never bothered with the paint schemes and whatnot, but yeah, the other stuff I did pick up. So the map's looking really good, actually. It's going to take a while to get around there. I do like though how there's a little thing on the map that tells you how much of the map you've actually explored. I quite like that idea. You know, on a map this size, it's nice to know where you've already been. I mean, if you play it enough, you'll commit some cities to memory, won't you, that you've been there, but it's nice to see it visually. It is getting light, look at that. I think the lighting is great. Look at that petrol station there, lit up like that. The lighting's great. I mean, it looks good on this PC, certainly. Right, Budapest, we are going towards Budapest, so once this guy comes past me... There we go. Yeah, see, going forward, yeah, like you said, the West Balkans, yeah, when going forward, I'll probably get the maps when they come out. You know, show some support for the devs. And do that. But you know, it's like when you come to a game a little bit late, like I did, and there's already a stack of stuff out for it. It's best to try and catch up as cheaply as possible, isn't it? You gave me a like when you joined. Thank you very much for that, Mr. Water. Yeah, everybody just pop me a quick thumbs up if you don't mind. That would be excellent. And I'm nearly on 2,500 subscribers as well, which is very nice. I think before we started I was on 2479, I think, so I'm not far away from 2.5. That's great. I want to try to get to 3,000 by Christmas if I can, so yeah, quite pleased with that. I'll slow down to 50. That was quite a sudden drop. Yeah, day one for 15 quid. Yeah, absolutely. That's, like I said, that's I think what I'll do. Sun is coming up now quite nicely, getting those rays coming through. Oh, the trailer DLCs, yeah, I've not looked at those yet. Oh, you're selling your Logitech wheel that you've got for the Xbox? Yeah, I just I need to get mine out of the box. It's still so the room. I'm having some decorating done in this room where I've got all my stuff. It's taking ages. I've been talking about getting a new desk, but then I decided I needed it decorated. So it needs some. I want some plastering done as well. So I'm getting that done at the end of this month, and then I can get a new carpet, and then we should be in business. I'll get the wheel out then. I've not even tried it. It's still in the bloody box, sat next to me. I'm alright on this Xbox controller though for now, he says, going over the white line. Right, let's get settled down into a cruise again. How are we doing on fuel? Got about half a tank of fuel. We've still got a little bit of time till we need to sleep. So we'll skip past this stop, I think. Thank you for that, Tram Steve, appreciate that. Right, 1,406 kilometres till we get down to Turkey. I never thought I'd be driving to Turkey in a computer game, I'll be honest. Should I be taking dynamite to Turkey? I don't know. I'm gonna, when I get there, I'm gonna say, what do you want it for? Oh, just to blow up a few cumbersome rocks. I don't know if I trust them. As long as we're not taking it to Russia, that wouldn't be very good, would it? But I will say about this game, what a nice change from just having to drive in Germany. Nothing's wrong with Germany, but we seem to drive around Germany in so many games, don't we? So it's nice to be able to get out of Germany and go to a few places. Well, Fernbus, I mean, we can go out of Germany, can't we? Incidentally, where is that Denmark DLC for Fernbus? That's not come out yet. I'm kind of hoping that's just around the corner, but now, can I leave, now we've gone to daylight like this, can I leave the lights on like that, or will I get a penalty? I'm still not 100% sure on what the rules are for leaving lights on. Should I have them dipped one more? Oh no, shouldn't go into this view, should I? It's difficult. Tell you what, let me go back. I don't know whether I should have them. Let's just turn them down one, shall we? Right, so we got two settings. Let me just go back again once I get around this bend. Right. I think that's done it. I keep getting fined for using the wrong lights, and I can't tell what light I'm meant to be in. That's the issue. You leave them on till about 8 o'clock. Right, we're not that far away, are we? Right, I'll just leave them like that then till about 8 o'clock. Yeah, I did read somewhere about that Russia DLC. Quite understandably, they've put it on hold for now. Yeah, Dustin, I've been playing it this week for the first time. If you have a look on the channel, I've got one video from this week where I played it, but Wednesday or Thursday, I think it was. Can't remember which, but yeah, I've just got one video, so I've picked it up this week in the sale. So yeah, we'll be doing that. Yeah, as Faris says just there, just read Faris' comment. And I think I think that American truck, I think they've got it, you know, nailed on there. You can tell straight away you're in the US when you're playing that. Complete, you know, different feeling to this one. Although I do like how, you know, the UI and everything is the same. So if you've played one, you can easily play the other. Quite like that aspect of it. Right, how are we doing? Let's just while we're here, let's just do a quick F6. 3 hours 48 until we need to stop, so we're good on that. Right. Oh, we're going to reverse now, that's not good. Right, I'm risking it. There's a guy coming up the side of me here. There was. I don't know what happened to him. Kexmet in 16 kilometers. I love that. Kexmet. $1,296 still to go. Yeah, it is awesome. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It is. You could sit here, couldn't you, for hours and play it. You know, if you got the time, you could definitely, you know, plan something out. And you know, people keep dropping in the comments that they've done, you know, 4 and 5 hours in one sitting. And I remember commenting, you know, after the first video to say, how can you, you know, kind of, how do you do it for that long? But actually, you do that without noticing, don't you? I mean, you kind of just set off, and before you know it, you've spent a couple of hours, and you enjoy it that much that it just doesn't seem that long, which is good. That's a good sign, isn't it? That once you get immersed in it. Need to get you on the American truck then, Farah. You said you've already got it, but you've not played it very much. Did you pick up any of those DLCs in that sale? I know you were looking. Whoops. Oh, you got all the same ones, the $2.99 ones. Yeah, $2.99 wasn't bad. That combine harvester going there. So those nice little touches, aren't they? You know, all the stuff that you pass along the way is quite nice. Which is quite good when you're on a long journey like this, isn't it? To see something different. You know, it's not all the same scenery constantly on repeat. It's keeping you interested as you go. You know, I quite like that. And now it's 8:37, I should turn the lights off. So let me just do that. There we go. Ariok, how you doing? Good to see you. Like button smash through the floor, that's what we like to hear. Give that man a prize. That's all I ask for, and that's perfect. Right, we're doing alright with this. I'm seeing all these parking spots that I'm going past. You watch, when I want to park, we won't see one for ages. That'll be just my luck, that. But it won't take us long, and we'll be within 1,000 kilometres. Which is great, considering. We'll check the map shortly. Let's just check that again. 2 hours 27 until we need to sleep. Yeah, I'll get the manual for this, and I'll get the manual for ATS. I'll stick them on my iPad and I'll go through them. Although I'm going to assume that if you read the manual for one, apart from locations, etc., I think probably the manuals are pretty similar from a controls perspective and how you manage your company and employ people and upgrade your trucks. I'm going to assume it's pretty similar. So right, let's come off here. Keep me on that mirror. We don't want the dynamite going off right now, do we? It's quite a long trailer, that. See, I've still got to get used to that as well. Turns. You know, I've never been good at turning. Yeah, some of these sharper corners don't agree with me. But look at the lighting in the cab. Look at the detail on the steering wheel there. You can almost reach out and touch it and know what that feels like, can't you? That's what I quite like about this. Oh nice, you've been playing TSW3. What route are you on? Oh, you can change the route as you go and visit different places. You can go off the beaten track, can you, and not follow the sat-nav to the letter. That's interesting. Well, let's just do a quick F6 as well. 1 hour 40. What do you reckon? Do we sleep now or do we carry on? I don't want to risk missing it, that's the thing. Then again, I do want to fill the fuel up. As well. Good evening, Di, how are you? I should probably sleep, shouldn't I? Oh, he's yawning, look. I can hear him. It's the travel lodge. We're at the travel lodge, everybody. Right, I'm just gonna go straight in and I'm gonna reverse out afterwards. Unless it's not gonna let me do that, is it? Oh yeah, it is. There we go. Right, let's sleep. Let's do that. You've been playing the Bakerloo line, have you, tonight? I've not been on that myself, you know, for a while. Right, 18:45, that means I'm putting the lights on. Shall I reverse back out onto the road? Shall I do it that way? Oh, it says stop. Yeah, it says stop, but that just means look where you're going. Right, I'm going to do it this way. Just because I think that's easier than doing all the backwards and forwards. I think in the F6 ferry I had about an hour left. I think. Slightly over an hour, but I thought I might as well just stop anyway. Right. This is not recommended in real life, is it? Where did that car come from? I'm sure he didn't come past me. I might be wrong. Fernbus is number one for you, Mr. Water. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's a good game, that, isn't it? Yeah. Correct, Tram Steve. Do you know what? I haven't used that yet. And I think when I'm playing this on my own, I think I will. I think I will do that, and I'll put the voice on because quite often I miss turns. So it's probably useful for me at this stage to do that, I would say. I think on consoles, I think just purely for consoles, I think Fernbus is probably one of the best transport kind of simulation games. I can't argue with that. If you compare it to what else you've got on console, I can't argue with that. But I mean, on the Fernbus thing though as well, just going back to Fernbus, you know, since Fabian hasn't been around at Aerosoft, has anybody else taken over with updates and things and talking about the game? I've not heard anything about Fernbus. I hope they've not done a runner like Tourist Bus. That would be a real shame. Although, you know, there's this Denmark map, isn't there? And there is another one in the works, isn't there? Is it Poland? Was it Poland? I can't remember now. So you would hope they haven't, and it's just quiet. Just nobody's communicating. Anyway, 1,161 we've got. So back onto the motorway here, I think. I like that where the map ends. Look at the road signs. The road signs come up with the big X's to say you can't go that way. No, nobody's communicating. Yeah. And like I said before, I don't follow all the Discords, etc. So, you know, I don't always find things out now. Which also reminds me, quite nicely, if anybody hasn't joined the Discord and would like to join the Discord for this channel, there is a link in the description of the video which is an open invite. So if you're on Discord and you want to come and join us in there for when we're not live, just continue the discussion there, feel free to jump on. Everyone's welcome to jump in if you do use Discord. Right, we need to go over to the right. Right, so I could have slept here, so I probably would have got to this point. This is a weighbridge, is it, coming up? I presume this is a weighbridge. Oh, someone's took over the Simnex one and they've rebranded it. I might rejoin it then, in that case. I might just do that. Right, I'm trying to work out where I'm going here. Do I just follow... Oh, I just follow these guys, don't I? Just go for any of these. There we go. Passports. Passport control. Need to move a bit more forward, don't it? Start the border check with A. Check in the documents. See, this is neat, isn't it, as well? I keep finding these little things, like when I went on the ferry and all that. And of course I went on the ferry during one of the videos, didn't I? And then the other thing, of course, I went back the other way on one of these quick jobs, and but this time I went on the Channel Tunnel, which is another thing I didn't know was in the game. So that was quite neat. Drove straight onto the train. So I quite enjoyed that. Right, another way station. Where exactly do I stop? Do I need to stop? Oh, there we go, got a green light. I wasn't quite clear then on what I needed to do there. Oh, you may proceed. So it was weighing me while I was on there. Okay, cool. Right, back on the open road. Oh dear, didn't see that guy. In his little Saab. I hope you chaps are not arguing there. I think you're right. Everybody's got their own favourites, haven't they? Definitely. You wouldn't believe how many people would disagree with me. I mean, I try. You know me. I will say what I like. If there's something I don't like, I'll also say that as well. And people don't agree with me, it's fine. As long as people are not aggressive with me about it, you know, I'm not forced. Everyone's, like you said, everyone can have an opinion, and everybody should, you know. This is nice. Look at this, like the sort of yellowy overhead lights on the motorway. That is nice how they've done that. That looks pretty realistic. I do like that. Right, 1062 we've got. Oh god, I nearly went into the barriers then. This is quite fast, isn't it? This doing 95. There's a lot of smaller roads in Romania and Bulgaria. It's quite distinct. Yeah, see, that's it. You see, that's what's nice about this game, isn't it? Like I said, if different countries look different, you know, by the types of roads, architecture, things like that, it is perfect. Right, how are we doing on fuel? Does F6 give me the fuel as well? Let's have a look. Don't think it does on there, does it? Where do I see the actual fuel? It's going to be in one of the others, isn't it? F8. Nope. F9. Nope. Oh my word, I'm all over the blooming road. I don't know if I was meant to go up there then. I don't think so. It's in F7, that's the damage, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, of course, yeah, fuel's on the dashboard. Yeah, the range, of course it is. Oh. Yeah, got 225 litres and I can go for 455 kilometres, looks like. Good evening, Hoof, how are you? You want this on the PS5? You're not on your own, mate. You're not on your own. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how much money they would make if they could do that? They make good money off it anyway, but... Alright, what is this? Stop there, right now. Alright, a bit slow through the roadworks, but that's fine. I will check the map shortly when we get out of this this madness. So we're coming back up. I think we're coming back up, or are we onto the top of it? And then back the way we came on the opposite side, looks like. That's confusing. I presume this is because of all these road closures and whatnot. KH, how are you? Oh, it's the beer monster. Recovered from a beer tasting session. $11% for a beer? Wow. Nothing like Heineken then, or Carlin. No wonder you're recovering. I think if I were you, I'd get my feet up. I'll tell you something, I'm glad we got the sat-nav working on this, because this has been a whole lot of confusing, this one. And we got exactly 1,000 kilometres to go. Quite dark down this road. Let's just have a look at the map, shall we? We'll just see where we are. We're approaching Bucharest. Where did we start? We started. We kind of started up here, didn't we? Because we went through Vienna by mistake, but we discovered it, which was nice. Came down through Budapest, coming down this side. We're going to Bucharest, and then down to Istanbul, which is where our little delivery will take place. So it's a fair old trek. 986 to go. So we're looking good. Fuel is getting lower, 383 kilometres. So we will probably be stopping for that quite soon. It's a shame we won't make it to the end, but round the roundabout we go. Skull Crusher, the name alone suggests that you're not going to be likely to walk for a while after that. You're not like Farah then, sticking to his IPAs. You're on the hard stuff. Took that a bit wide actually. I think I'm alright. Yeah, there we go. Right, up to 80 down this bit. Yeah, this street line's great. The way the cab lights up, it is almost as if you're travelling underneath the lights themselves. Well, we've got 14 hours 52 left to go to cover that 924 kilometres. See, I'm learning now. There's a train going underneath us, left to right, looks like. A lot of roundabouts on this section. Yeah, hopefully it does come to console in in some form or another. I think that it's going to be really, really popular, isn't it? If it does. I mean, they'll know how many console players are going to be wanting to play it, so that equates to money, doesn't it? There is the F6 for Farah. 4 hours 11 for the sleep. Oh, hang on a minute, I hope I've gone the right way. Yeah, I have. I've not actually played Starfield yet, Dustin. Is it any good? I've not even seen any coverage of it yet. I did mean to watch somebody playing it, but I've not had a look yet. I've got 279 till I need to refuel, so I'm tempted not to stop at this one. Oh, I'm running out of fuel now. So it warns me quite early, doesn't it? I might as well stop. They've got one coming up conveniently. So I will, I'll fill up, shall I, at this one? Doesn't take that long to do it. Right, it says I can't go in there, so... Right, let's go in here. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I'm hitting the little gate there on the way in. Alright, there we go. That's better. Now I'm going to hit the corns. Am I going to hit the corns? Oh, wouldn't you know it? Let me just turn the wheel first, shall I? There we go. Right, let me get the fuel. Right, let's do this. Be awake about 1 PM, so there's plenty of daylight driving to come. Okay. Rev it up, how are you? Good evening. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing alright. Right, let me have a quick look at the F6 before. I've got 3 hours to go. So, I'm alright for now, aren't I? Just briefly. For a little bit longer. Yeah, all good, thanks. Rev it up, yeah. Thanks for coming in. Oh, there's another one of these points of interest coming up, look. Right, let's just check this out. This is probably wasting time, but let's have a look what this one is. The city of Orsova. Yeah, that's quite nice, isn't it? I bet it looks good during the day. This is a bit of a shame for us, but you know, it's all lit up nicely. You play this a lot, so you're interested to see how I get on. You're going to be way better than me then, Rev It Up. As you know, I've got about 5 hours in it now, I would say, that's all. So I'm right at the start. Trucking World Australia, yeah, that's definitely another one, isn't it, to check out. Good evening, Trevor. How are you doing? Right, let's get on our way. I'm conscious of that sleeping soon. So I think, what do you reckon, the next chance we get? Can only afford to sleep one more time, so I'll leave it as late as possible. Okay then. Yeah, because I'll get the dodgy music, won't I? And it'll be wanting me to arrive at breakneck speed. What's that achievement? Taking the scenic route. Is that for? That's probably for discovering a couple of those things there. Then points of interest, I would say. If I was to guess. 2 hours 13. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. Rev It Up, actually. Yeah. Lots of discovery, so it's all good. I think you guys that are playing it as well, and watching this, yep, hopefully, yeah, you can watch me stream it or other people stream it, and you think, oh, I've not even been there before. Do you know what I mean? You're playing the game, but the map's so big. You're probably, in a lot of cases, watching people streaming it for places you haven't been before, which is also quite good, isn't it? Because it can be interesting to watch as well. No worries, KH, take it easy. I think you're going to have to put a bit of water in it next time. I'll see you next time, KH. Yeah, rev it up, yeah. We were just saying that before, yeah. It's a shame. But please put my foot down. Yeah, I'm going. Actually, I'm speeding. Oh, I'm yawning now. Right, so, oh, here we are. Should I stop at this one? I'm gonna have to stop at this one, aren't I? To be safe. and then I'm going to have to put my foot down. Right, let's do the sleeping thing. Right, and we're back in daylight, which is good. I can turn off the lights. Hang on. Let me turn them off. Right. Back to this. Right, I'm going to have to get mortar in, like you said. Right, watch me prang this building now. Oh, typical. I'm going to waste a lot of time now doing this, aren't I? Come on. Let's watch I don't jackknife it. Is that a thing? Can you jackknife it? I bet you can, can't you? See, look at that neat. Look at how neat that is. The dust coming out of the wheels. Right, here we go. It's got to be the final stretch, hasn't it? Too soon? Ah. Well, we'll see how we get on. I'm going to have to go the full whack now. $11 hours to get there. Okay. It's tricky, isn't it? It is as a beginner, it's tricky. Makes you nervous when the guy starts yawning. Then you start thinking, oh, better sleep. Oh, there was one down here, look. There was another place to sleep down here. I'll probably get snapped for speeding as well, won't I? I can speed a little bit, can't I? Yeah, pro mods. Yeah, I haven't got them installed yet. But like you said, the map's that big now, and I think you were saying, Farah, that every time there's some kind of update, you have to reinstall the pro mods or update them or whatever it is. So that's a bit of a faff around, isn't it? I'll see how I get on with these maps. There's so many places I can go to now. Traffic mod. Possibly. I'm going to get traffic holding me up. Look, the police are in front. He's going to know if I'm speeding. Yeah, the sleeping's part of the fun. Definitely add something to it, wouldn't it? It'd probably be a bit too easy, wouldn't it? Although, on this job, it's such a long way. I've got that much at stake. Like you say, it's going to be a bit touch and go, isn't it? We'll see how we get on. Could do without this traffic in my way. Come on, shift it. Come on, we're on green. $734. Yeah, because see, I don't like speeding either, but needs must. We're into an 80 now anyway, so we're alright. I'm back to a 50 for a residential area. I know a speed camera's going to get me somewhere. Come on, get out my way. VW Golf, come on, out the way. Right, I've gone to an 80, so... Yeah, stick to the speed limit. I've shaved a few kilometres off that, but the time's running down, look. So I can't tell what you were saying, Farah. Did you say the daytime driving? Do you not tire as fast with the daytime driving, or does it not make any difference? It's quite a nice area, this, isn't it? Look at the reflections there on the windscreen. Yeah, correct, Farah. Yeah, still doing random jobs. So I think I'm near enough able to. If I do pass this job and I end up with a total of about 150 grand, that's enough to buy a truck, isn't it? I don't know how much they are. I must admit, I've not looked at the you know, the truck dealers yet. Word. See that? He wasn't even indicating then. Slowed me right down. 661 to go. Yeah, we did a bit of night driving actually as part of this Rev It Up. And I found it alright. I don't mind it. Obviously a bit more for everybody to see during the day, like you said, but... Right, still got 10 hours 21. Vitesti discovered. Right, it's just our luck, isn't it? We're against the time now, and we've kind of come off the motorway, so we've got a lot of speed changes on these roads and red lights. We're definitely gonna have to wait for this. We can't go flying through that at all. How long until the next sleep? Let's check it. 8 hours 20. Right, that's going to be dodgy then, isn't it? 8 hours 20. You're right, could have done with that extra hour that I lost by going slightly earlier. Fatigue simulation, is that what they call it? Right, I better try and get to the 100 here. Try and get a few of these kilometres knocked off as best we can, while staying within the limit as best we can as well. Feels good, we don't need to worry about the fuel. Doing really well using a controller, yeah. Controller veteran, I think. That's probably why. But I will be on the wheel as soon as I can get it going. Looks like I'm taking a right coming up here. You can go a few kilometres over safely. I've got you. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, I'm turning right here. I could do with a big long straight where I don't have to keep stopping and starting. Yeah, go to 102 and turn the CC on. I will do. If I get back to a road where I've got that. The railway sidings there on the left, that's quite nice. A few trucks there waiting. Yeah, the controller's quite good. I mean, I'm going round now at speed around this bend, and there's no issue at all. Right, 7 hours 7. All these stop starts and stuff are killing me. Look, these turns are all killing me. It's all gone rural on me. Where's the motorway? I mean, they're lovely places. I mean, God, well, where is it taking me? Oh, it's the next one, isn't it? I thought I was going down there. Oh, come on, come on. Right, we've still got 520 kilometres to go. It's just ridiculous, this, isn't it? Look, just when I want straight roads, and this is what I get. God, it's taking me around the back streets, isn't it? You must try the mountain passes in Austria. Yeah, I'll definitely be going up there. Definitely. Alright, they're out to get me, aren't they, with this route? Honestly. Talk about round the houses. Literally. I don't even know where I'm going here. Is this the border? This is the border, isn't it? It's another weighbridge. Oh my word. You know what? I'm gonna go through here. Right, you may proceed. Document checks. Epic scenery, yeah. There's a lot of really good scenery, actually, you know, throughout the game. But yeah, I imagine the mountain stuff's pretty nice. Yeah, see, look at this here. This is pretty nice. Five hours 57. This is pretty neat, isn't it? We're coming to Bulgaria. There we go. Yeah, it's with me rushing as well. It's even more tricky when you're up against it like that. Doing plenty of discoveries anyway, that's the good thing. Oh, look at that sleep meter filling up though. X-ray inspection. Right, there's another one of these points of interest coming up, but you know what? I'm going to carry on this time. This is a complicated border crossing, isn't it? It really is. Go for any of these, can't I? Of course, they always want money off you as well. Of course they do. I mean, this has really slowed me down, hasn't it? So we've got the border check on the other side now. Have a nice journey. Okay, here we go. I'm risking it here. Straight round the corner. Don't think I'm going to be able to do it, am I? Oh, you see, I forgot about the lights. It's because it's got to night time and I've not got the lights on. Yeah, that's true. Actually, that's true. Yeah, so I won't have to do the repairs. So I can still get to my destination, can I? Will I still get some money? It's just that I'll be late, so I get a penalty off that because I was late. And the boss won't be happy, but... Well, But yeah, when I own my own truck, I'm gonna have to watch that, aren't I? Because that's gonna be a big problem. Just need to learn to manage it a bit better. It's just about playing it a bit more, isn't it? And just getting a bit more experience as we go. How long have we been going? What time did we start? Oops, wrong side of the road. A couple of hours. I thought it might take us about 2 hours. I think we're coming up around 2 hours now, aren't we? Yeah, I probably wasn't. Do you know what? When I did the first half of this last night, I was probably just enjoying myself that much. I was probably just cruising along, to be fair. I keep forgetting that you're up against the timer. I'm possibly thinking of on the road, aren't I, where you just drive A to B and you don't have to do anything special. That's probably what's happened. I've lost some time early. So we've got it down to near 400 kilometres, so we've shaved a bit off in 2 hours. No, Trevor, I've got it in automatic. It's shifting itself. Yeah. That's funny that way, Pharaoh, you said it's really this tense. It's been tense. Oh crap. That's 1,000 gone. It's been tense every time I've played this, hasn't it? It's been tense every single time. And I've just lost £1,000 for speeding. It was going to happen at some point, wasn't it? Biased. Be declaring it in the best stream ever. Oh dear me. Well, I would like to say you ain't seen nothing yet, but oh, we're gonna have some good fun on this, and when we get over to America, an American truck as well, I'm sure it's just gonna be as mad, you know. So I think when I got caught speeding, did I read that correctly? I think it said plus 20%. So if you're 20% over the speed limit, you're going to get ticked. It probably tells me that in the manual as well. I will read that manual. Four hours 15. Thanks, mate. Thanks, Mr. Watson. Yeah, I try. You know me. I just fire it up. We just play the games, and whatever happens, happens. Sometimes it goes according to plan. Other times, it's a bit chaotic. Starting to get a bit darker again. 347 to go. Using the controller, the thumbstick is quite smooth around these bends. I haven't changed any of the sensitivity settings of the controller, by the way. This is like straight out of the box, so it actually feels quite nice. Might be a little bit too fast on that bend, no. Whoa. We nearly lost the dynamite. Almost looks like it's getting a bit foggy as well, that sort of early evening light. Looks quite good, that. Guy's not backing off behind me. I've also turned on the skilled parking as well, you know, so I don't get the 3 options. I've turned that on, like I did in American Truck. I've been picking that anyway when I get there, so I thought I might as well just leave that on permanently. Right, 260. Oh, look at that, a road sign right in the middle. That's because we've got some roadworks. Do the parking with a black screen? Yeah, I probably will. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, I'm just not going to quite do it, am I? Two hours 20. Oh, not again. Oh well, I'm gonna have no money left by the time we get there. See, that's the other thing. I didn't know the police could get you like that. I thought it was all static cameras. There was a sign there about cameras. Those were all static stuff. I imagine it is, Trevor, yeah. I imagine it is stepping through the gearbox. There's so many gears as well, isn't there? On these trucks. Oh, there's a lot of these checks, isn't there? There's a lot of these. Yeah, when you're up against the clock, oh, I'm starting to yawn. You're up against the clock, and these things will get you anyway, won't they? These will slow you down. $189. 32 tons. Right. They're crazy, these, aren't they? There's so many different things you've got to do as you go through. Here's the document check. We've done this a few times on this run. Right, our sleep is on red. So get ready for it. So it says to rest, but I'm obviously running out of time. So if I stop to rest, does it just fail the job? What will actually happen if I did stop to rest? Apart from time would run out, and I didn't make the delivery on time. I'm not sure. Is it best to still rest, or should you carry on? Or I'm not really quite sure on that. Because I have still got 149 kilometres. Until it goes to nothing, until it goes to zero, nothing happens. Beyond that, you'll get police fines and eventually fall asleep. Righto. So keep going, just keep going regardless. He's got no lights on in front of me. What's he doing? Oh, we've got a detour, haven't we? It's against us, isn't it? The whole thing is... You've never been late. Okay. Yeah, everything's out tonight. I think it's against us. Well, we'll just carry on. At least I can see what happens for the first time. Avoid sleeping offence. Here's the fines. massive detour. I did not need that. I'd have been another 40 kilometres down the road by now if it hadn't been for that. I can see a sign for Istanbul though. Are you joking? Is that... I can't go down there, can I? So, I don't know where it's going to take me now. Oh, please tell me it's not taking me the other way. 204 kilometres. I've just had it. I've just had it. That's it. I'm done. Stick a fork in me. Oh dear. Right. Completely back to the drawing board. There's another 118 gone. Thing is, it's not going to just try and send me back the same way, is it? I don't actually know what it's going to do here. I think it is, you know. So unless the road's opened again. Then we're going to be going in circles. There's another fine coming up. Right, so he's took us now in a complete circle. Yeah, sneak past the roadblock. That's what I'm just thinking. I'm going to have to, aren't I? I'm going to just do it now, straight down this bit, if I can. Once I get to the police. Otherwise, we're going to be going round and round forever. Right, we're coming up to it now, aren't we? Right, here we go. Aye aye. Look out. Nice one, Steve. I think that's the only thing to do. There's no other way of doing it. What? Right. Don't know which ones I'm meant to be in. I mean, any of them. It's showing me off to the right, but yeah, start of the toll road. Okay. Do I need to go into this? Oh god, there's a bus coming upside of me. Stay there. I think it's asking me to go in this. I'm probably going to catch that now at the back. The vehicle is not in a perfect technical state. You're not kidding. Be honest, any hope of getting there on time, whether I'd stuck to... Oh my word. If I'd stuck to the speed limits or not the whole time, I think all this stop-starting roadblocks would have got me in the end anyway. We're still 124 kilometres away. Oh, dear me. Let's just get there. We've been going 2 hours 23, I think, on the stream around that time. So we will get there. We will see Istanbul. Or Istanbul, I should say. Gonna get another tiredness fine any minute. I've already lost nearly £3 I think, just looking over on the right hand side there. I mean, this was a massive job that I took on. Probably a lot for a beginner with all the, you know, with all the full settings still selected, nothing switched off. But that's the way to learn it, isn't it? In a way. We're under 100 kilometres. Yeah, could sleep and see what happens. So I'll just try it. That's what I thought. Oh, now I'm dozing. Right, there's a parking spot coming up. Right, let's do that. Because I thought, if I arrive late, it might just knock me some money off. But at least I arrive. That's what I thought. So shall we just try... Oh my god, there's another crash. Look at that. Oh, a guy just rammed into somebody. There was a helicopter there and everything. Maybe I'm dreaming. Maybe I've already gone asleep. Maybe I didn't see that. Maybe it's already getting to me. Right, let's just go down here. Oh, let's just do that. And we'll arrive in daytime. Yeah, there we go, the music's starting. This is the get there quick music. It's really loud, that music. I need to know how to turn that specific music down or off. Does anybody know what that's called? That music. Let's have a look. Ambient sounds. Music volume's on 50. I mean, that's alright for the music. It's that get there quick music. Anybody know what that's called? Can you even turn that down? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what sound that actually is. But the whole music is at 50%, yet that seems to be higher than the rest. Anyway, we're not far away. You have to listen to the lovely music. Nah, it's not. I don't think it's the radio, is it? Because they don't have the radio on. Anyway, we'll persevere. You were still clear above the music, what do you mean? Let's have a look. You mean in here somewhere? Is it this? Is that it? Is it that? Let's turn it down. Let's see if it's that. I'll put it the same as the menu music, like 4%. Let's see if that's it. Ah, that's better. There you go. Wouldn't you know, it was just called music. Right. That's so much better. It was at odds with the other music. It's way louder than the other music that I've got in the game, so that's confusing. But anyway, we've sorted it. 35 kilometers. I just can't believe this part of the world, how many border controls, way bridges, all that stuff. Look at this coming up now, even ahead, you can see on the map. There's even more. They like checking that kind of stuff. Come on. Speeding down the slip road now. You've not heard the music once, you're just showing off now. So what does the sound fix mod actually do? What does that do? I know it fixes sounds, but does it just like turn stuff off? Or does it replace the music with something else, or... Just going through there. I don't care. I was committed. There's our destination coming up, finally. You see a Turkish flag there on the left. Or it replaces the music with mobile phone ringing. Ah, okay. My overall driving profile is going to look terrible, isn't it? I'm going to have to repair that. Fortunately, it's a big enough game to be able to improve your accuracy and all that stuff over time, I expect. The more and more sort of mileage you do. So, you know, I don't think you can ruin everything in just one run. Well, I hope you can't. Evening, Rogan, how are you? Oh, it's been a long road, but we're finally here. I don't know how much money we're going to end up with. It's going a little bit faster. I don't know how much money we're going to end up with, but we'll find out, shall we? I was meant to get 60 odd grand for this. I'll probably end up with a fiver and a bit of change. Good, thanks, Rogan. Yeah, thanks. Hang on, I'm on the wrong road. Oh, this is not going well at all, is it? Just realised I meant to go up there. Yeah, £3 minus the VAT, exactly. Right, that's better. Actually on the proper road. So I was right. They did want dynamite to blow up some cumbersome rocks, look, because we're at a quarry. So that would make sense, wouldn't it? I'm gonna have a word with the foreman now. He doesn't know what we've been through to get here. Right. Where's he want us to park? Oh, it's in there, look. That's where he wants us to go. Right. Let's do this. And then we're out of here. We'll find out what damage has been done. Minus city tax and any fines. Yeah. At least we're not in France with this, and we've not had as many of those toll roads. That would have fleeced us another few thousand. I was doing so well then. Might not be straight enough, I think, for this. That's on a hill as well, like you see a little drop off there. You don't want to go off the edge of there, do you? Right, I think we're straight enough on, so let's give this a go. There we go. Let's detach it. Let's see the damage. That late. You're not kidding. I mean, look, I'll take it, right? 52,000 we ended up with, and a little bit of XP. I mean, yeah, we lost a bit for being late, but I think that's right. Actually, you know, when we were sleepy, just sleep anyway and take the fine. I think is probably what I will do going forwards. I think, but I'm happy with that. I still got 52 grand. It was a great run. Honestly, that was a really good run. The first bit you didn't see last night as well took me an hour. So it took us 2 hours, nearly 2 hours 40 tonight, an hour last night. So, you know, 3 3/4 hours nearly for that run from Calais down to Istanbul. So brilliant. Thanks everybody for coming in. Thank you for the likes. Thanks for spending time with me tonight. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you again quite soon. Thanks guys. Take care.